In Super Smash Bros. 4, there was a feature called Custom Move. Every fighter gets 2 variations for each of their special moves. Well, unless you're one of those DLC characters. There's some custom moves that are so powerful that just make the character look so broken. But there's also some that can make the character look so weak. And like the title says, I'll be going over the best and worst custom move for each fighter. I got most of this information from YouTube videos about the top 10 best and top 10 worst custom moves, and from Smashboards, so I'll send the links in the description. Mario's best custom move is Gust Cape. This move is so good for edge guarding, and this was the reason why the original cape was good anyway. His worst custom is Super Jump because it doesn't deal any damage, and Super Jump Punch doesn't even have bad recovery anyway. For Luigi's best custom move, it's Quick Missile. Between the 3 variations of Green Missile, this move is harder to dodge, and it's better for recovering. As for his worst custom move, it's by far Clothesline Cyclone. It has a slow startup lag, it's hard to hit the strongest part of this move, and also, it screws up his recovery. Peach's best custom move is Flying Peach Bomber. In comparison to the original Peach Bomber, it has less startup lag, travels further, and deals more damage. Heavy Veg is the worst custom move for Peach. All I need to say is that it has terrible range. Dash Slash is definitely Bowser's best custom. It can be comboed into pretty much all of Bowser's moves. For Bowser's worst custom, I'm gonna say Fireball because it runs out of power so fast, yet it takes so long to get that power back. Now on to Yoshi, who doesn't really have good custom moves, honestly. Lick is kind of annoying though, so I'll say that's Yoshi's best custom move for now. Heavy Egg Roll is way too slow. That can easily say it's Yoshi's worst custom move. Rosalina's best custom move is Luma Warp. Moving on. For her worst, I definitely say Catch and Release, because it can't even deal with projectiles. And besides, it has low knockback damage anyway. For Bowser Jr., his best custom move is Air Cannon. Even though it doesn't deal any damage, it's actually a useful tool for screwing over people's recoveries. Grinding Dash does no air damage, has a slow startup lag, cannot do any damage at the final spin, and has bad range. This is Bowser Jr.'s worst custom move. For Wario, his best custom is Quick Waft. In comparison to Wario Waft, its charge is way faster. Wario's worst custom is easily Garlic Breath. It's not even a command grab, and this is just a worse version of Mewtwo's Disable, which already sucks. Donkey Kong's best custom move is Kong Cyclone, which everyone says it's the best custom move in the game, so I don't really need to explain this one. Donkey Kong's worst custom isn't hard deciding either. It's Chopper Kong for the same reason as Mario's Super Jump. It has no hitbox. For Diddy Kong's best custom, it's Rocket Barrel Attack. This is so good for getting KOs, and it can even combo into his bananas. Exploding Pop Gun is Diddy Kong's worst custom move. It doesn't fire any peanuts, taking away Diddy Kong's range. And also, this move is so punishable. For Game & Watch, I'm gonna go with Chain Judge. This move does great damage, has no recoil on the wand, and it can combo into Side Smash and Down Smash. For his worst custom, it's Extreme Judge. It only picks numbers 1 or 9, which may seem good, but 9 does way less knockback damage. Little Mac's custom moves are decent, but I'm gonna say that Stunning Straight Lunge is his best one. It has so much range, and it can even paralyze opponents. Mac's worst custom is Rising Smash, because this has a slow startup and end lag, and this has bad recovery, even though Little Mac's recovery already sucks. Alright, now we've completed the first row. Next up is Link. His best custom is 100% Meteor Bomb. This has less starting lag, is thrown faster, has good range, and it can even spike. His worst custom move is Whirling Leap. It's yet another move with no hitbox. Next up is Zelda, a fighter that has terrible custom moves. However, Din's Flare is a great custom move for Zelda. It always deals the max damage for Din's Fire. Zelda's worst custom move is Feore's Windfall for sure. You can't even control where it goes, and it doesn't even go higher than the original Feore's Wind. And also, it has trash knockback damage. Also, dishonorable mention to Nehru's Rejection, which doesn't work like Mario's Cape. For Sheik, her best custom is definitely Gravity Grenade. This move knocks opponents towards Sheik, which makes it easier for combos, and it even has longer range. Gale is the worst custom move for Sheik. This is the fourth move I'm mentioning that doesn't have a hitbox. For Ganon, his best custom is Wizard's Dropkick. Let's move on. For his worst custom move, it's Dark Bolt. It's rare to grab opponents with Dark Bolt, and it even deals less damage. For Toon Link, his best custom is Fire Arrow. This is so good for both comboing and edge guarding. For Toon Link's worst, I'm going with Piercing Arrow because it has less damage, less range, and it cannot even KO the lightest fighter, even at max damage. For Samus, her best custom is Apex Screw Attack. Why the hell is this so good for getting KOs? Her worst is Melee Charge Shot. No, not Super Smash Bros. Melee. Melee Charge Shot. A move that gives her less range. It even nerfs the damage. All for faster charge time. For Zeus' Samus, her best custom is Whiplash. It's so great for starting combos, and the only downside is requiring spacing to hit opponents. Her worst is Low Flip. It's bad for vertical recovery, it does less damage, and it's also bad for getting KOs. For Pit and Dark Pit, I'll go with Amplifying Orbitars because this can easily screw people up if they're using projectiles. Their worst custom move is Impact Orbitar. This move does not reflect projectiles, and this works like a down smash, except it does way less damage. Palutena's best custom move is definitely Lightweight. Although this does make her easier to launch, this move gives Palutena a massive buff to both speed and jump. Her worst custom move is definitely Heavenly Light. This has so many disadvantages. No knockback, high end lag, and it can be absorbed. For Marth and Lucina, their best custom move is Crescent Slash. This move is so great at getting early KOs. Their worst custom move is Dolphin Jump because, again, this has no hitbox. Smash Counter is Ike's best custom move, no doubt. This has ridiculous knockback that it can kill at low percent. For his worst custom move, it's Unyielding Blade. This moves so slow, and it also has low range. Robin's custom moves aren't that good, but I'm gonna say Thunder Plus is the best because it has better range, deals more damage, and it deals more knockback. Robin's worst custom move is Distant Nosferatu. This move cannot even be used at close range. And also, this move heals less and has a higher startup lag. Duck Hunt's best custom move is Quick Draw Aces. Only explanation needed is that the Gunman fires so much faster. Duck Hunt's worst custom move though is Mega Gunman. Although this is really good for defense, the Gunman takes so long to fire, and this deals less damage than Wild Gunman. Now we're done with the second row. Next up is Kirby. His best custom is definitely Uppercutter. This has better recovery, cannot self-destruct, and it can even murder you sometimes. Kirby doesn't have bad custom moves, but the worst is going to have to go to Ice Breath because it takes away Kirby's ability to inhale. Also, I just want to mention that Kirby cannot copy custom moves. Now on to Dedede, who also has terrible custom moves. I'll say his best is Bouncing Gordo because it just creates an obstacle on the stage. His worst custom move, definitely Dedede Storm. This move has a longer start and end lag, is not even a command grab, and it also cannot combo into anything. Now on to Meta Knight. who also doesn't really have good custom moves. I'd say Dreadful Tornado is his best because it deals more damage and it has higher knockback. His worst custom move is Lazy Shuttle Loop. I don't see any upsides for it compared to the original Shuttle Loop. And besides, this cannot even damage on the first loop, making it harder to get KOs with. Fox's best custom move is Twisting Fox. This move can literally suck in opponents, and it even is a very great KO move. His worst is Flying Fox. It's yet another up special that has no hitbox. Falco's best custom is Reflector Void. This move has more range, deals more damage, and destroys projectiles. This doesn't reflect projectiles though, but it's still a great move. His worst is Falco Face. Once again, has no hitbox. This time it's a side B though. For Pikachu's best custom move, it's Heavy Skull Bash. This move charges quicker, travels faster, deals more damage, and it can even murder you at low percents. For Pikachu's worst custom move, it's Thunder Shock. It's so hard to hit the sweet spot of this move, and it even has a high end lag. For Charizard's best custom move, it's Dragon Rush. This does have weaknesses compared to the original Flare Blitz, but this does no recoil damage, and it even has barely any start lag. His worst custom move is Fly High. Again, no hitbox. For Lucario's best custom, I'm going to go with Snary Goros here. It hits multiple times, and it even has a vacuum effect. Oh my god, I don't see anything that makes an Advancing Force Palm better than Force Palm. This move does less damage and has a longer start lag. This is definitely Lucario's worst custom move. Next is Jigglypuff, and she has trash custom moves. I guess her best is Hyper Voice since it's pretty good for protecting Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff's worst custom move is Spinfini. I've already made a community post on why this move is terrible, so I don't need to explain with my voice. I'm also going to give a dishonorable mention to Wakey Wakey. Shifting Shuriken is Greninja's best custom move. At full charge, this move sends opponents toward Greninja, allowing him to combo with Up Smash. The Shuriken even fully charges so fast. As for Greninja's worst custom move, it's Single Shot Pump. The reason is because you can't even pick where it goes. It always goes straight up. Rob's best custom move is Reflector Arm. This has fast startup lag, and this can even reflect projectiles easily. Rob's worst custom move is Backward Arm Router. This move has a small duration, does only 6 damage at max, and it's also bad for reflecting projectiles. For Ness's best custom, it's Forward PSI Magnet. Only thing that can be considered as a downside about this custom move is that it only appears at the front. This move can do more healing, and it can damage opponents. His worst custom move is PK Bonfire. PK Fire is so spammable because it has barely any end lag, but PK Bonfire has a lot of end lag compared to the original PK Fire, and it even has less range. Falcon's best custom move is Lightning Falcon Kick. This move can electrocute people, causing Falcon to get combos. Falcon's worst custom move is Mighty Falcon Punch. This move has more start lag, deals less damage, and it has less knockback. And all of that for more range. For Villager, all of their custom moves are good. If I had to pick one, it would definitely be Timber Counter. This move can damage you if you hit the tree, and besides, you're basically forced to jump. And Villager is great aerials. Their worst custom move is Garden. This move rarely even grabs projectiles, but when it does, it just does the base damage of them. This move is decent for dealing damage, but the other pocket variations just do it better. That is interfering as a projectile. Olimar's best custom move is Sticky Pikmin Throw. The Pikmin just hit the opponent faster, and they remain latched on the opponent longer. His worst custom move is Explosive Clump, simply because the Pikmin die easier. Weepit's best custom move is definitely Jumbo Hoot. This move feels so impossible to punish without using projectiles. It's also perfect for horizontal recovery. It does so much shield damage. Volatile Breathing is Weepit's worst custom move. Deep breathing gives Wii Fit Trainer a good amount of buffs. Bottle breathing does not do that. And besides, this move is pretty hard to land. Shulk's best custom move is Power Vision. This move can kill at ridiculously low percents. Shulk's worst custom move is Backslash Charge. This move does way less damage outside of the sweet spot and even has a higher end lag. Dock's best custom move is Thorn Tornado. This move is so great for ledge guarding due to its great knockback and hitbox, and this move can even be used to recover. Worst custom move is Super Jump because it has no hit. Okay, I'm lying. It's actually Clothesline Tornado. Remember the previously mentioned Clothesline Cyclone from Luigi? Well, this custom move sucks for the exact same reason. Pac-Man's best custom move is Meteor Trampoline. This move is a great edge guarding tool, especially because it can spike, and this move can even bury opponents sometimes. Pac-Man's worst custom move is Intense Sting Power Pellet. This move barely goes anywhere, and it also lacks the damage that the original Power Pellet does. For Mega Man's best custom move, it's Tornado Hole. This move can actually deal damage, but that's not it. This move can be used for comboing with Up Smash and Up Air. Mega Man's worst custom move is Hyper Bomb. While this move is not bad, this move has less range, and it can even be grabbed. You may think it can auto-explode, but it can't explode unless it hits somebody. Sonic's best custom move is definitely Hammer Spin Dash. This move buries opponents, allowing Sonic to get combos for free. It's worse because this move has non-existent end lag. Sonic's worst custom move is Gravitational Charge. This move requires so much button mashing, and this may sound like a skill issue, but it's so hard to control. For me, Brawler is between both up specials because they're so good at getting KO. I'm gonna say their best between the two is Helicopter Kick because this move can recover both horizontally and vertically. For me, Brawler's worst custom move, Me Brawler doesn't really have bad custom moves, but I'm gonna go with Foot Flurry. This is just the worst version of Falcon Kick. Me Sword Fighter's best custom move is Reversal Slap. This is literally just Mario's Cape, which is an already great move. For me Sword Fighter's worst custom move, I'll go with Power Thrust for the same reason as Foot Flurry. For me Gunner's best custom move, it's definitely Grenade Launch. This move is so spammable, and it's even useful for edge guarding. Stealth Burst is Me Gunner's worst custom move. This move is not easy to land, and besides, this isn't Me Gunner's best edge guarding move. Also, this move has trash knockback. Now that's the end of this video. Also, I'm just going to say that I could possibly do a ranking video of all of the custom moves, but that would require a lot of work.